Welcome to Mbuya Parent School and Kindergarten, situated in Kampala City with modern, well-equipped facilities plus extensive playing fields and amenities. Mbuya Parent School believes that a better future lies where children know how to find and create balances in themselves and the world around them. This explains our fusion of academic subjects and co-curricular activities. There are many opportunities presented to them to flourish both in and outside the classroom.
I want to become a president when I grow up.
I want to be a pilot.
I will be the best fashion designer.
Mbuya Parent School. The sky is our limit.
Hello, our lovely learners. I believe you're enjoying your time at home with your parents. I welcome you to our lesson for today, reading, and that is Reading Lesson 3, Primary 2. My name is Hadon Caroline. I'm your teacher for Reading Primary 2. Today we are going to look at the corrections that I left you with the corrections of the activity that I left you with last time, and let us go through together. Our number one says, underline the odd one out. Underline the odd one out. Let's read through the words. Shade, late, star, wave. Now when we look at this group of words, there's only one word which does not have the same sound, and that's the word star. So you are supposed to underline the word star. Number 2 says read and draw. You are supposed to draw here a cake. You can draw a small cake or a big cake. Then here you are supposed to draw a tray, and I believe you have done it. And here you are supposed to draw the rake. Number 3, replace the first sound with another one to make a new word. Replace the first sound with another one to make a new word. So we were given these words. Our first word was rake. Now, the word rake, I expected you to write either lake or bake or any other word which has the same letter combination of A, K, and E. Then the second word was name. The word name, when you replace the first letter with any other letters, you can either have the word same, can have the word game, or any other word which has the same letter combinations. And our last word was day. The word day, when you remove the first letter, you can have the word say, or you can have the word lay, or any other word. So this is the activity that I left you with last time, and I believe that you have done it very well. Thank you so much. Having looked at the corrections, we are now going to go ahead to our lesson for today. And today we are going to look at a passage. This passage is having the words of the sounds that we looked at last time. That is sound A. So at the end of this lesson, I expect you to be able to read the passage and answer the questions. I also expect you to be able to identify all the words with sound A which are in the passage. And lastly, I expect you to draw the most interesting part of the passage. Now, to begin with, get a pencil and a book, and you first write for me these sounds and words down. Get your pencil and the book. I'm going to read for you the words and say out sounds, and you write them for me. I'm going to begin with the sounds. The first sound that I want you to write for me is sound. Sound. The second sound is sound. Sound. And the third sound is sound. Sound. Now, next to the sounds that you have written, the first sound, write the word Write this word against it. Write the word fail. Fail. On the second sound, write the word pay. Pay. And on the last sound, write the word bake. Bake. Now let's see whether you have got all the sounds and words correctly. So it was listen and write. Listen and write. So the first sound I said was, the second one, and the third one. So here, I expected you to write the word fail, the word pay, and the word bake. So if you are able to get all this correct, that means you are a good listener. Very good. Now we are going straight away to our lesson for today. We are going to look at the passage. The passage that have the words, the sounds that we learned. And these are the sounds. We learned A, this combination. Then we have A, and also this one. All these sounds have the same sound, and that is A. Now let's look at the passage. Now, I want you to take like a minute as you are reading through this passage. But I would like you to take note of mainly the highlighted words. Now the words which are highlighted, all those words which you see in color red, those are the words which have the sounds that we looked at last time. So as you're reading, you read it carefully, because at the end of it all, you have questions that you are going to answer. So take in of every word which you see there. Okay, now let us read together. You are going to read together with the teacher. And the title of our passage is Kate and Cain. This is the title. Now let's read together. Last Sunday, Kate and her brother Cain traveled by train to visit their Aunt Jane. She lives along the railway line in a nearby town. Kate and Cain played with their cousins. They modeled many things from clay, like pots, cups, and toys. Their aunt baked a big cake for them. They ate and took some to their mother. So you see that the highlighted words are all here. So let's read the highlighted words and then we go through the questions together. Kate and Cain. Kate. Cain. Train. Jane. Railway. Played. Play. Baked. Cake, and ate. So these are the words that have been highlighted, and these are the words of the sounds that we looked at last time. Now, having read through the story, let us now look at the questions that you are supposed to answer. The questions about the passage that you are supposed to answer. I hope you have read it and understood it very well. Now you are supposed to answer these questions for me. Now question number 1 reads, let us read it together, children. Write the title of the passage. Write the title of the passage. So you go back to the passage and you write the title. Let us go ahead and look at question number 2. Number 2 reads, who traveled by train to visit their aunt? Who traveled by train to visit their aunt? That is question number 2. Still, you go back to the passage and you write the answer. Number 3. What is the name of their aunt? What is the name of their aunt? We have the name of the ant in the passage. You go back, check the passage, and you get the name of the ant. Remember to write your answer in full sentence. Your answer must be written in full sentence. Question number 4. Where does she live? Where does she live? Still, this answer is found in the passage. You go back to the passage, read it again, and you get this answer. Let's move ahead and we look at number 5. Question number 5 says, write down words with these sounds in the story. Write down words with these sounds in the story. Remember, when we are reading, we had the words which has these sounds. This is A, and A. The same sounds but having different letter combinations. Now we have the last question. The last question says, draw Kate, Cain, and their cousins eating the cake. I told you that you are supposed to draw the most interesting part of the passage, and that is Kate, Cain, and their cousins eating the cake. So this is the activity that I'm going to leave it with you so that you can do it. But remember, every time you read a question, go back to the passage and be able to get the correct answer. Now, the last thing I'm going to leave you with, children, I'm going to leave you with a poem. And this poem is going to be just for oral practice, to help you practice how to use those sounds, so that in case you are reading any text, you come across these words, you'll be able to read it without any problem. So this is the poem that I'm going to leave you with. This poem does not have questions. You are not going to answer questions about it. It's just for practice. That's why I say oral practice. So you are going to read it on your own after you are done with the passage. Thank you so much for listening. Now, as you're staying at home, I want to continue encouraging you that wash your hands with soap and clean water, use a sanitizer, wear a mask whenever you're moving out of the house, and keep a social distance when you have people around you. Thank you very much. Stay home and stay safe. Wow.
The first page. The first exercise.